Namaste, I'm Dr. Tejaswini and welcome to Best of Homeopathy. In today's video, let us discuss about hemorrhoids or piles. Hemorrhoids can be treated very successfully, but a significant number of people do not seek out medical help and end up suffering for many years. By choosing the right medical treatment at the beginning stage itself, a lot of pain and suffering can be prevented. In this video, I'll be discussing about how homeopathy can bring about very fast and permanent cure to this problem and also share with you some very important health tips to follow so that the problem of hemorrhoids can be prevented. Now, as you know, the waste products which are formed after digestion are thrown out of the body through the intestines. The last portion of the intestine is called as the rectum, and inside the rectum there are many blood vessels. In certain conditions, when the pressure inside the rectum increases, it damages these veins, causing them to move out and bleed. This condition is called as piles or hemorrhoids, and it can be either external piles or internal piles, depending on where it is situated. One of the most important and common reasons for hemorrhoids to develop is constipation. When you drink less water, eat less of fruits and vegetables, but consume more of fatty, fried and rich foods and also consume alcohol, these take up a lot of water and the waste product which is formed becomes very hard and difficult to pass. So naturally, the person needs to put in more effort or pressure, leading to formation of hemorrhoids. Secondly, it is also very common for pregnant women to face this problem. In women, the uterus is present in front of the rectum. So as the baby grows, it pushes and puts a pressure on the rectum so that it becomes difficult for the mother to defecate. So as the mother puts in more and more pressure to defecate, she develops piles. Other common reasons include obesity, always lifting heavy weight, and also very importantly, sitting and straining for a long time. When a person squats down to defecate, this naturally presses on the stomach, making the whole process easy. But when the person sits, there is no pressure on the stomach, which means he has to put in more effort. When this stress or pressure continues for a very long time, the chances of developing hemorrhoids is very high. Correcting these causes and also having the right diet plan plays very important role in treating this. Especially without correcting your diet, no medicine will help in treating this disease. So keeping that in mind, I'll share with you some health tips. Consume at least 1.5 to 2 liters of water per day so that the waste products which are formed are not very hard. Include fresh fruits and also fiber-rich vegetables in your diet. This improves the movement of your intestine and also makes the waste products soft. As mentioned earlier, avoid eating fried, especially fatty and rich foods, alcohol and strong coffee, as these take up a lot of water and increases the problem. There are a lot of homeopathic medicines which are successfully used in treating this problem according to the symptoms of the patient. In this video, I'll discuss about 4 or 5 of them. The first remedy is Aeschylus hypocastanum. This is extremely helpful for very painful hemorrhoids. When the person suffers with very severe pain, as if there are sticks which are pricking in the rectum, and also if this pain is remaining for many hours after passing stools, then this remedy is helpful. Along with this, when there is only pain but there is almost no bleeding or very little bleeding, then Aeschylus can be used. The next remedy is Hemorrhoids. This remedy helps in severe bleeding with the piles. When there is no actual constipation but the veins themselves are weak, leading to a lot of bleeding and a sense of fullness and heaviness in the rectum, that is when Hemorrhoids will help. Another excellent remedy in the treatment of hemorrhoids is Nux vomica. The most important symptom to look out for before prescribing Nux vomica is that the person has to go at least 3 to 4 times in order to completely empty his bowel. When there is a lot of pain and itching but very little bleeding, and the person is not completely satisfied until he passes stools 3 to 4 times, that is when Nux vomica is the remedy of choice. One of the most important remedies in homeopathy for protruding piles is Aloes socotrina. When the veins are lying outside and they are very painful to touch, and there is a lot of burning and all these symptoms of pain and burning is better after applying some cold water, then aloes should be the remedy which has to be taken. The last remedy I'm discussing today is collinsonia, which is an excellent remedy for both painful as well as bleeding piles. This can bring about wonderful cure for piles, especially of pregnant women. When a person suffers with severe constipation and the stools have become very dry, hard and extremely painful to pass, then the pain and bleeding can be controlled and cured by collinsonia. Along with taking these medicines, it can also be very helpful if you use a sitz bath. So for this, you just need a tub which is filled with hot water. And if you are suffering with bleeding piles, you can add a little bit of Dettol and sit in it for some time to find relief. But if there is no bleeding, but you have very severe and swollen piles, then you can add a little bit of salt to the water. This will help in reducing the swelling very fast. If you found this video helpful, do share it among your family and friends. Subscribe to this channel for more such informative content. Stay healthy.